Alright, so we're going to continue this mod. I actually never noticed there's a delete mod button, but there's still plenty of stuff I have to do in this mod. From I remember where we left off last time, we had visions of Sayori's and Yuri's death. I'm pretty sure those visions were caused by Wallace, or in some way, shape, or form. Natsuki, what's weird is that we never actually saw her death in the original game, so it'd be cool if we actually saw a unique death of hers, even though that sounds like a pretty bad thing to say. It'd just be pretty cool to see, but yeah. And then also we noticed that Sayori's missing from here, so, and this was the day she went home with Wallace, so it's quite possible that she is now dead, but we'll never know. This mod is throwing a ton of curveballs already. Let's see, I'm gonna still try and go for Monica though, because the first day I never actually went back and tested, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't possible to get Monica, but now I think it is, and yeah. So, yeah, we can go Monica. It should be easy. Now it's Sayori's out of the equation. Which sport? Yeah, it's a freebie. Let's see. Cage. Am I gonna get 20 out of 20? That'd be pretty impressive. Let's see, bow. No, she has a, she has a ribbon. Wait, what? I don't know. Email. Oh, that's Nati. Damn it. That was gonna get a perfect 20 out of 20. Alone. I'm not oh, wrong one. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. Ah, I'm fucking up. Alright, vegetarian's a freebie. I love these freebies. Lonely. Let's see. Wall. Trapped. Green. It's basically emerald. Coffee. It's also a freebie. No, wait, wasn't Goddess Sayori? No, I think Goddess was Natsuki. I know it's not Monica though, for whatever reason. But I don't really see anyone else that would be Monica. We could try it. Oh no, that was Yuri. Tweet. Fuck. Did I actually just break the game? I might have fucked up the game. What? I think I just that's yeah, I pretty much just fucked up the game. Can I load anything? Alright, so is this, no, these are actually the dates I played the mod. So hold on. Is this the very beginning of the mod? I have to know. I don't think it is though. Did I actually, is this like a part of the game, or did I like legitimately like break the game and have to update it? I don't know. Whatever, I'm gonna continue playing on. I always have my load point. I'm gonna save here. I'll save on the, I don't know, I'll save here. I'm just gonna play on for now. It's Friday, only one more day until the weekend. I woke up this morning to see that Monica had texted me something about having a few ideas for our joint poem. Alright, so this was supposed to happen. Or, at the very least, if it wasn't, we're back on track. We're like, right after the previous. It's still chronologically correct. Let's see. I actually hadn't really thought about it all, so it's good to see that she's making progress on it. That sounds like an MC thing. I begin to walk to school and realize that something is missing. Sayori? Where's Sayori? She was with Wallace. Maybe she slept in again. I love how he's not immediately suspicious of Wallace like he is on every other thing regarding him. I suddenly remember my nightmare. Maybe I should go check on her. Do it. Maybe I should. It was just a bad dream after all. You better do it. I can't always be responsible for her anyway. She needs to learn sometime to get up on her own without my help. I'm sure she's fine. This is a mistake. I don't know why he's doing this. You if I had like visions of like my friend dying and like all of a sudden they weren't like acting right, or like they weren't, if they weren't meeting me where like we normally would meet every single day, I would check on them. I don't know why he's not. Oh my god, that's a mistake. The rest of the day passes at its usual pace. He's gonna get to the club and Sayori's not gonna be there. Before I know it, I find myself standing outside the club room. A few minutes late, by error casually, as this isn't out of the norm for me. Sayori's not there, I guarantee it. Hi, Raven. Hey, Monica. Well, I mean, she's the first to greet, obviously, but you came at the perfect time. We were about to start working on joint poems. I scanned the room and noticed that Sayori and Wallace are missing. Ooh, and Wallace, too. I assumed that Wallace would be here, and we would just, like, get in a fight with him about what happened with Sayori, but since he's missing as well, this actually might not be on him. This might be on Monica. So, I mean, we know that Monica had, like, some sort of argument or fight with Wallace, like, earlier, and she doesn't really like him now. And then also, Sayori's her competition, obviously, so it might have something to do with Monica, but where are Sayori and Wallace? Why are we asking this to them? Why would we think they would know the answer? It's fine, they can catch up. I'd rather get started on time, too. Yeah, it's definitely Monica. Should we at least wait a few minutes for them? She's like, nope. Typically, I would say yes, but our schedule is pretty tight, with the project and all. Alright, something doesn't feel right to me. It's definitely Monica. Both Sayori and Wallace are not showing up to the meeting on time. It could just be a coincidence, but I can't shake the feeling that something's going on. It'd be too obvious if, like, Wallace was, like, behind. He was, like, it'd be too obvious if Wallace was, like, doing something with Sayori. I don't know what, but. So I'm pretty sure it's Monica. That's just the go-to. It's all Monica, depending on the situation. I'm probably just getting jealous and it's all in my head. That's a rational thought, but it's not really rational considering your visions of her. I hope it doesn't have anything to do with what happened yesterday with Wallace's poem. I really wish we would have read that. I mean, tying this to the poem's a bit weird, but his poem, he probably showed it with, like, it was definitely something about us, and he showed it to Sayori, and he's like, take a look at my poem, and it's like, why are you with the MC or something? Kind of like what Natsuki did in the original club. I never meant for that to happen. I just wanted to read his poem. Okay, everyone, let's start this meeting. Everyone. So there's only 4 people here. This is basically Act 2, crew. I was going to have us share our poems first, but since Wallace and Sayori still haven't shown up, we should start by working on our joint poems for a little while, just to give them a bit more time to get here. As Monica motions for me to find a place to sit, Natsuki and Yuri walk up. Monica, I had a question about the joint poems. Yes? Well, why do we have to do it? Yuri's like in support of this question. He's like, I don't want to work on a poem with Natsuki. And then Sayori probably doesn't want to work on a poem with Wallace, so the only people here benefiting are me and Monica. What do you mean? Isn't it fun to work with ours and create something new together? She's gonna be like, no. Plus it'll be fun to see how your personal styles mix. Yeah, that's the problem though. Our styles don't exactly mesh well together. Well, you gotta force in the real world. Like, you're gonna have to make this happen. So you might as well start now. Well, have you guys started your poem yet? No, not yet, but we have a few ideas. Well, maybe we could change up the groups and Raven could be my partner. You wish? Or mine. You wish as well. I think you and Yuri can find a way to fix the shots. Monica's just like, no. Oh, jeez. Yeah, well. What happened to the music? Maybe you can find a way to stop abusing your power and spend more time with it. I love how all this is happening with, like, Sayori and Wallace out of the picture. Because I guarantee you, she would have never said it with either of them here. Because, like, Wallace is one, she obviously doesn't care about Wallace. We never even seen Wallace interact with anyone else other than, like, me, Monica, or Sayori. But this is, like, only something that could happen with, like, people gone. I'm not abusing my power, Natsuki. I think you're overreacting. Oh, come on, you. Natsuki, just leave it. Is she, like, backing Natsuki here? That's a surprise. Natsuki and Yuri disappear as they go off towards the RM of the classroom to work on their poem. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about. Me neither. Listen, I have more things to worry about than Natsuki and Yuri at this point. Fucking Sayori and Wallace are literally not here. And we're already, like, working on our poems and stuff. Let's get to work on our poem. Monica and I search for desks to sit and settle on a pair in the corner. Well, since we don't have too much time before we need to read poems, let's just get an idea down and finish it up this weekend. Sounds good. Oh yeah, because this will be the first time Monica has actually come to our house to meet. Something's gonna, like, fuck that up, but I've just noticed that. So do you have any thoughts? Well, not really. I just like your style a lot, and I'm excited to learn from it. Come on, this isn't the direction to go. Actually, like, put some effort instead of saying you can do all the crap. Also, Monica doesn't have other clothes besides her school uniform, so she's gonna show up in her uniform and we'll be like, why are you wearing your uniform? Pretty sure that's happened in our mods before. For the first time, Monica gives me a genuine smile. Not one of the fake ones she gave when she was addressing a club, but one a friend would give another. That really means a lot to me, Raven. It makes me really happy to know that you like my style. This is her ultimate goal, but the thing is, this mod, I don't know why this mod's going on. The mod's supposed to be about the festival, and it's way past the festival. It might be a mod about Wallace. That's entirely what it could be about. But yeah, I don't really have any other ideas from there. You texted me this morning and said you had some. Suddenly, Monica's eyes light up. Oh right. She jumps up and grabs my hand. How about we do a nana? I have no clue what that is. I know like other forms of poetry, but I don't know like. I've always known that Monica is passionate about literature, but I'm still surprised by her level of enthusiasm. I've always admired that style, and with your help, I'm sure we could pull it off. Just as quickly as her outburst started, Monica is thrown out of her trance and sits down with an embarrassed expression. Trance. I'm sorry, it's totally fine, Monica. In fact, I think it's cool how you're so passionate about writing. That means a lot. By the way, what is a nana? You should have asked that first, instead of like going along with it, because now she knows you're like faking. It's basically just a 9-line poem that starts with 9 syllables and goes down by 1 each line. With 9 syllables. Oh, so it's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. I really like it because it allows the writer to describe something in detail, but still finish with a short and powerful statement. I really don't love the idea of struggling to fit within the syllable limit, but for whatever reason I feel the need to make Monica happy. He's already like, yeah, this is too hard. That sounds great. Thought you'd like it. Anyways, do you have any thoughts on what topic we should do? Well, I guess I've always been a sucker for unrequited love, so... Of course. With everything going on. Still, Sayori and Wallace haven't shown up. I'm surprised we're not thinking about that, because the thing is, if this happened, like... If somehow all this happened in real life, I would not be thinking about the poems. I'd still be thinking about Sayori and Wallace. I'd be like, alright, so seriously, why are they not here? Should we go look for them or something? Or at the very least, like, text them, saying, like, or text Sayori, because I assume we'd have a number, but we obviously wouldn't have Wallace's, but... How about a poem about someone watching as their love pursues someone else? She's gonna be like, that hits so close to home, but... That's a great idea, Raven. She's like, damn it. I mean, you set me up for it. Oh. I'm glad we got something down, Raven, but unfortunately we have to get started with sharing poems, so we're going to run out of time. Of course. And where's Sayori and Wallace? I'm going to get the ours. I'll be right back. I really am enjoying my time with Monica a lot more than I expected. It feels good to be noticed by someone as cool as her. Cool kids. But that doesn't keep me from wondering about Sayori. And fuck Wallace. No one cares about him. I can't help notice, but she and Wallace still aren't here. It may just be a coincidence, but I really am beginning to think that they're together right now. Maybe they did a suicide pact, so they're both dead right now. Okay, everyone. It's time to share our poems. I thought we were actually gonna, like, do something to try and find Wallace and Sayori, but apparently not. So it's Monica, obviously. I really like what you did with this one. With a frown. It feels kind of like this was written for someone. Am I wrong? You know who it's written for. I mean, I got this one. I got the most Monica on this one than any other. Yeah. I wonder who it is. I wonder who it is as well. You can. Monica's smile makes you feel like she knows I wrote the poem for her. She's like, she sees through me. It must be nice to be the focus of someone's poem. Well, we're the focus of a lot of her poems. And everyone else's poems, but makes you feel like they really care about you. Yeah. I'm sorry for getting so emotional on you. Would you like to read my poem? Of course. What would be fine is if this poem was about Wallace and Sayori. She's just like writing down exactly what they're doing. A life well lived. I sit on a park bench, alone, save for the wind and sky. For all the cold of being alone, the sun still warms my leathery skin. It sounds painful. Far off I hear shouts and laughter. Despite all the sorrow of the old, the young remain ever mirthful. I have no children of my own to keep me company. Once, I dreamed of a family of my own, but alas, it was not to be. There was once a man who made me truly happy. I thought I would spend my life with him, grow old with him, but I drove him away in my foolishness. Could I have done it differently? Could I have made him stay if only I had been better? Could I have had my happy ending? To this day it plagues me. But perhaps it was never meant to be. Maybe it is enough to be happy that I was given a chance to choose my own ending. This is about her, I think. Maybe this, because in the way this mod starts, is it actually starts the exact same to the game, where we see Sayori's poem, we go home, and then we find her not hanging. So maybe this was the chance he was talking about. Like, maybe once in a million chance, Sayori doesn't kill herself. And she's like, I'm grateful for this opportunity more than anything else. Read over the poem. Still in Maka's signature dramatic style, but this time it feels different. You did something different in this one. Something different. I notice you normally write about the moment as the character is experiencing it. And in this one, you're writing reflectively as the character looks back. I really like that. Thank you, Raven. Most of the time, my poems channel the current emotions I'm feeling, or are just built from some random pieces of inspiration I get. But recently, I've had a chance to reflect on my life and my actions. Oh. Well, it made for a go poem. Thanks. By the way, I'm sorry for not giving you a writing tip today. I just don't feel like one was necessary today. It's fine, that feels like what a president would tell a member, but today it was nice to talk as friends. Thank you, Raven. Thanks for sharing, Maka. You too, Raven. Thanks, Raven. You too, Raven. Oh, she's already fucking up with her. It's like saying, it's like, good morning, how was your day? It's like, good, how was your day? It's like, good, how was your day again? You fuck up. Yuri. This is a rather intriguing, Raven. I'm interested to know your process. Maybe you could show me sometime. In the past, I would have accepted Yuri's offer, but between pursuing Sayori and getting rid of Wallace, I honestly have no time for her. He's like being straight up here. It's like, yeah, I would, but I have to get rid of Wallace. So that's like his #1 objective right now. Maybe sometime in the future. I'm really busy right now. I understand, it's fine. She's like secretly crying. I look into her eyes and realize that to her it isn't fine. Well, we can't see her eyes. Anyways, here's my poem. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. This fucking mod. I swear. This mod. This time it's Yuri bringing up this. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. This mod is... I swear to God. This mod, I have no clue how it hasn't blown up. This... I swear, she's gonna get, like, immediately deleted after this. I don't know. I'm just gonna... This is gonna be, like, the exact same as Natsuki's, except talking about Wallace. Oh my God. Alright, might as well start reading it. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Sayori's been acting kind of strange lately. You've known her forever, so you probably know what I mean. She's not normally like this. I saw her walking to school the other day with Wallace, and I said hi, but she didn't even look at me. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but she's spending a lot of time with him. I don't know what it is, but I really don't like him. He has a mischievous aura, like he's up to something. And the way he talks when he reads my poems, it's like he doesn't even care what he says or how it makes me feel. I fear that whatever is going on with Sayori is connected to him. That's what I've been saying. But also, so apparently we're not the only ones that he just, like, absolutely destroys. With us, he's like, your poem is literally 20 words. But with Yuri, he's probably like, what the fuck is this language or something? I don't know. And I really love how they made Yuri write this instead of Natsuki. Because before, not in the original game, Natsuki wrote this message, it's not even a poem, about Yuri. Now Yuri's writing it to us. Let's see. I've always thought I knew Sayori decently well, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I just feel so hopeless, so please, if you can do something. I don't want anything to happen to her. Just try and do something. As for Maka, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about all this. It's like she wants us to ignore her. I know she's friends with both of them, but why can't she see that something's not right? That's why I'm coming to you about this. I frankly don't really trust her. Also, please don't tell anyone that I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks, Irene. This mod, I swear. But what's interesting is I don't think they're going to straight up delete her, because none of that stuff has happened yet. This is essentially, the game's going normally as planned. I don't think she's just going to get immediately deleted. But what's interesting is that I'm pretty sure Wallace could have been, it's quite possible Wallace could have been created by Monica. But I don't know, I still don't think that's possible. Monica, I think she honestly doesn't care. Like, she's not, like, purposely trying to, like, sabotage everything. I just think she doesn't care enough about Wallace or Sayori to do anything about it. She's like, yeah, you two do whatever you want. Let's competition, basically. It wouldn't make sense for Monica to create Wallace. Because, I mean, he only showed up after the festival. So, I mean, yeah. I don't really think Wallace is the reason why Sayori survived, but quite possibly. I don't know. There's too much up for grabs at this point. Alright, so good. So she wasn't just immediately deleted. Ah, don't worry, I thought we were gonna fuck up and say, like, Yuri, what the hell is this? But Yuri's note just makes me more and more sure that Wallace is up to something bad. Also, it's good that we're not the only ones who hate Wallace. I mean, it's understandable why... I think I would understand why sort of someone with Yuri's personality would hate Wallace. Because Wallace is kind of like... Yuri's sort of like... Yuri and Wallace are both, like, passionate about literature. But Wallace is more like... He's more like, what would you call it? Egotistical? He's like, my writing's better than... Well, I guess all of the girls are egotistical in a way, but... He's, like, more open about... He's like, what is this bullshit you've handed me? And same with Natsuki. I can understand why Natsuki would hate Wallace. Because, like, she's not the best at writing. And Wallace, when he reads her poems, he's probably like, what the actual fuck is this? No, I think the only person I can see, like, somewhat being friends with Wallace is Monica, but she obviously, something happened with them. We don't know what, but. And she's more so indifferent to him. Not really, like, friends. I'm going to do everything in my power to get to the bottom of what's going on here. Did you actually just fucking say that, dude? Thanks. Alright, Natsuki. What would be interesting is if Natsuki came to us with a poem like that as well. That'd be the most interesting. That was too wordy, Raven. Alright. More words doesn't make your poem better. Maybe I'll have to teach you something sometime. I can tell that Natsuki is trying to get us to spend more time together. As much as I would have liked it in the past, I'm too wound up in what's going on with Sayori to do anything else. This mod's going to take up, like, the rest of my summer. Because I'm going to have to go down everyone's route. Yeah, maybe sometime. Jeez, take a hint. Damn, she won't let me play it. Won't let me just play it off. Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, it makes sense that, like, Yuri was actually probably secretly happy that we were putting off her time. Even though she doesn't seem like it. Logically speaking, she would be happy because we're right now focusing on Sayori and Wallace, not anyone else. Not even Monica, but... Have I gotten this transparent with my feelings? What do you mean? Alright, fine. I really do want to spend time with you, but I'm a little swamped right now. Fine. It's not like I cared anyway. Just take my poem. So this isn't a message. But the poem itself might be a message, because it's quite long. It is apathy when we turn a blind eye to the suffering in the world, or make a token gesture of goodwill to those who truly need our help. It is apathy when the greatest moral outrage of society fades within a day, and we simply go back to accepting the status quo. It is apathy when we have the opportunity to cause real change and we let it pass by every time. It is apathy when we have alienated ourselves so effectively that we fail to cultivate or maintain any meaningful relationships. It is apathy when we ignore the feelings of others simply to satisfy our own selfish desires. And when so many cry, how has the world come to this? The answer is simple, apathy. Is this about us? I don't know. Natsuki's poems were nearly identical until now, but this one is a significant deviation from that. Or is that could be about Wallace. I think or it could be just about the club environment itself. That was really good, a bit different, but good. Are you just saying that to make me feel good? Yes. No. No, I genuinely enjoyed this one. It's nice to see a different style coming from you. You don't like my normal style. Yes, I hate it. No, it's just that this style adds for more depth to the poems reading. I can't berate on Natsuki right now. I have bigger problems on my hands. That'd be if everything were normal, that's what I would do, but maybe you're just not looking deep enough for it then. I decided not to take this any further because it's obvious that she's already mad at me. I don't think you really even understand me at all, Raven. Maybe I don't then. Natsuki walks away with a red face. Alright. Why do my desires end up hurting everyone around me? I honestly want to see if this would have happened, whether or not we allowed Sayori to walk home with Wallace. Wallace could have been like, dude, shut the fuck up, I'm walking home with her. Or this could have not happened. So I really think this is sort of like the Act 2 route. The Act 1 route is whether you go, which girl you focus on. Monica, Sayori, Yuri, or Natsuki. And then you basically pick, you get to make the poem with them on the weekend. And then the Act 2, this is essentially, I think what we're going through now is sort of like the Act 2 choice, where you either choose to stay with Sayori, or Sayori goes with Wallace. It's kind of like choosing between Yuri and Natsuki in a way, but not really, but this just seems, this is a long month, not gonna lie. Did it say 1 to 2 hours? I don't know, but thank you all for coming. I'm excited to see you all next week. She's she's obviously like doesn't care enough about Wallace, and I don't really think she's necessarily putting them off. She just doesn't really care about them. So, I mean, obviously she never really cared about Sayori, but something happened with her and Wallace, and I'm still curious. Maybe if we end up going, maybe if we hit her on the first day, we could see, but I honestly don't think that's possible. Are we gonna? Oh, she's like now she's bringing up Aya. Hopefully Sayori, Wallace, and Sayori too. So she actually like what's the word? She recognizes that something's up with Wallace and Sayori. You don't have to write a normal poem for the next meeting. Just focus on having your joint ones done by then. Can't wait to see what you guys will come up with. The R's exit the club room, leaving just me and Monica. Are we gonna have a private conversation with Monica? I'm not even in it for like our poem or like our relationship, but I think she knows something about Wallace and Sayori, and I want her to spill the beans. After agreeing on when to meet up for tomorrow and saying goodbye, I set her off alone. I swear to God, if we walk into Sayori's house and she's hanging, we better walk into her house. I want to see that happen. On the walk home, I think about what happened today. Everyone was acting kind of weird around me. Whatever I'm doing wrong or not, it's clearly hurting everyone in the club. I just wish we could go back to the beginning, before I developed feelings for Sayori. So you have feelings for Sayori. Alright, I guess that's fine to admit. I mean, nothing wrong. But I mean, right now we're going for Monica, so I guess it's conflicted, because we're not fully on Monica's route, really. It's just, at this point, it's more like a slight preference for Monica, not necessarily feelings for her, but before I develop feelings for Sayori. Alright. Before I started to ignore everyone else. Oh, Jesus, that was on me. We're just focusing on Monica. We can't focus on Sayori right now, but before I ruined everything. Oh, yeah, this is taking a bad turn. A turn for the worse. The MC now is like, he's basically internalizing all of the problems. Or not really internalizing, but he's putting all of the problems on himself. He thinks he's the one at fault, even though it's obviously Wallace in this scenario. Yuri herself admitted it was Wallace. Natsuki, she just hates everyone and everything. But I think more so she hates how the club has become. She'd rather have it before we and Wallace were even members. Not we. Me and Wallace and I. And then also, Monica, she just doesn't really care. We're going her route, so she's fine, but so distracted by my own thoughts, I don't even realize I'm not working with Sayori. Her not showing up to me is really worrying me. Go and check her. Please don't tell me she didn't succumb to her depression. No, I can't think like that. It also makes me hope that she's with Wallace, even though that's only a slightly better alternative. Yeah, that's true, but Yuri confirmed that. She said that Sayori was with Wallace, and she was, like, acting weird. Like, she was not recognizing them. I know they are partners and everything, but that doesn't give them an excuse to skip the club meeting. That's why I'm worried that whatever's going on with them is bigger than the club. It obviously is, because Wallace is they're in some sort of relationship. It's not mutual, it's more so parasitic, I would say, towards Wallace. Because Sayori was essentially like, he was essentially somehow in control of Sayori, because Sayori wasn't reacting to Yuri or something. I don't know, but something was wrong, and it seems to be a parasitic relationship towards Wallace. Either way, I hope I see her tomorrow, or at least hear that someone has seen her and that she's okay. Can we go in her house? Oh yeah, we're not writing poems. Where is she? Who are we speaking to? I can't find her anywhere. Are we talking about the files? Don't tell me she's gone from the files. I already showed this picture on a different part, so I don't really have to do it again. But, let's see, why is it this way? Is she not in the character files? Dude! Where did she go? Come on! Is she dead? You gotta be joking right now. Come on. That's so lame. I have a flash drive of Sayori. I'm putting her back. It's got me fucked up so badly, I swear. What can I disconnect from here? This. I'm gonna put Sayori back. But I'm wondering who's speaking at this point. I can't find her anywhere. Question mark. Is there another character of the game we actually have to, like, meet? Maybe this is... I don't really think this is Wallace. Because this person seems to be talking to Wallace. They're like, where is she? I think this might be Monica. Monica might be like, hold on. She's like, her senses are tingling. She checks the character files and knows that Sayori's missing, but I don't really think so. Why isn't that showing up? How hard is it, honestly, to stick a flash drive into a computer and have it? Oh, it's because it's not fully extended. It's my bad. There we go. It's much better. Now, there we go. Alright, so where's the character files? Here. Where's my Sayori file? Right. Ooh, all edited April 9th. Huh. Oh yeah, because these were all new files. Where's Sayori? Copy. Paste. Alright, there we go. We fixed it. Now she's back. Alright. I'm going to leave that in. Just for now. I should probably keep also like the normal files open. Show package contents. Resources, auto run. I should also keep this open. README. Traceback text. Oh yeah, this is because I fucked up. Maybe this could be a message like the actual game. No, because the message appeared here. Is there anything interesting? Persistent data. Oh, alright. So we can't open that. Alright, yeah, there's nothing else. README, that's for the game. So, what about game? If we click game itself. Alright, so that's our characters. Yeah, now Sayori's back. Alright, so we got her back. Is this gonna fuck up the game? I don't think so, but damn it. Raven. Yes? And of course we didn't fucking check up so Sayori no longer exists, I guess. So I mean, even if we check up on her, she wouldn't be there because she doesn't exist. Or well, I might have brought her back, but I doubt it. I'm not sure the game's that well programmed. I've been getting increasingly anxious about going to Monika's house. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Wait, we're going to Monika's house? Does she even have a house? I don't know. Does she even sleep? I wonder if she'll act any different when she's not running the club. I'm excited to see what clothes they gave her, or unless we're just going to see her in her school uniform, but that'd be lame as hell. Meanwhile, I haven't had anything from Sayori since Thursday. Go check up on her. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. That makes it sound like you do. But her not showing up to the club meeting on Friday was definitely unusual. It's more so unusual that she didn't tell anyone. I started to worry about her. Check up on her, especially because of what Wall said. Hopefully Monika has heard something from her by now. She probably, well, Monika knows everything, but speaking of Monika, it's about time for me to meet her at our house. Check up on Sayori. You could quickly do it. It takes less than 5 minutes. It's not too far away, so I decided to walk there. Plus, I could use the exercise. Yeah, you fucking neat. Oh my god. This is what's it called? This is the basis for a lot, well, people's houses in a lot of the mods, but as I walk up to her house, Monika's just coming outside. Hey, Monika. Ah, damn it. We're gonna be like, why are you just your uniform? She'll brush off. She'll be like, ah, no worries. Oh, Raven, it's great to see you. Of course we didn't check up on Sayori. Why wouldn't we? What kind of person would not do that in this scenario? Like, their friend's been gone, like, no word. And their friend has literally just been taken by, like, some suspicious-ass person who you met, like, 2 days ago. But it's good to see you, Monika. Are you ready to work on our poem? That's usually what she would say. Yeah, I actually had some ideas I'd like to hear your opinion on. Sounds good. Can't get Sayori off my mind. I have to ask her about it. Just out of curiosity, have you heard from Sayori since Thursday? Either she's gonna say, like, yes and, like, give everything, or no. Actually, no, I haven't. What about you? I know you guys were pretty close. Alright, so yeah. She probably knows everything that's going on. She knows somehow Wallace has fucked with her character file. I don't even know how this is possible. How did Sayori get deleted? How does Wallace have... I suspected that Wallace in some way... I guess this is confirmation. Because what I suspected early on was that Wallace was sentient in some sort of way, because he saw a poem and he's like, this is fucking 20 words on a sheet of paper. Why do you think this is a poem? But I never knew he actually had, like, sort of admin powers, or he had, like, access to the console. Because, I mean, Sayori's character file was gone, and I had to replace it, but... So, clearly, she got deleted by, and I'm pretty sure it was by Wallace. But the problem is, it doesn't really make sense, because he was hanging out with her. So, I mean, he must have had to delete her, like, in between the days. Like, literally, after we get home, he must have deleted her, and then that's why this... the cutscene happened, but yeah, this mod. Oh, Raven, don't worry, I'm sure she's fine. We could have easily checked up on her, or at least looked in her house this morning. Monika's optimistic tone doesn't agree with the worried look on her face. Yeah, we could have easily checked up on her, both today and yesterday, but we didn't. So that's on us. Are you ready to work on the poem? No. I'm not ready to work on the poem. I have to get to the bottom of this. And of course, the MC is going in a direction, the opposite direction I want him to, but yeah, let's get to work right now. We're still standing outside. Oh, of course, silly me, aha. Monica starts to head for the door. Monica, you're acting weird. Is there something wrong? She probably knows that Sayori is gone. She has to know. Because she's the original person who's like all sentient and like has admin powers and console access. She's like the original, but I mean like before Wallace came around. Because I'm pretty sure Wallace is sort of like he's at least semi-sentient in a way, but she stops and turns around. Aha, no, Raven, everything's totally fine. That's lies. I see right through you. And most likely when you say everything's fine, it's not fine. The nervous look on her face doesn't disappear despite her fake laughter. Hey, who the hell is this? Is this Wallace? Is question mark Wallace? No, it can't be Wallace. Because question mark was the person talking about what have you done with her. Maybe question mark is Wallace and he thinks Monica deleted Sayori, but I think it's a different character. A voice comes loudly from behind me. Oh, it is Wallace! Oh my god. Wallace, what are you doing here? Monica, oh my god. That makes it, I don't know how I didn't think of this. Because Wallace, he was probably like, because Wallace was trying to get closer to Sayori. And then Sayori gets deleted. I knew it didn't make sense why Wallace would delete Sayori, but I never thought it would be Monica. Monica deletes Sayori out of petting it because she hates Wallace so much. It's like, it would make sense in her scenario, because she hates Wallace, and he's like trying to do his own thing, so she just purposely interferes with that. And also, it prevents us from going towards Sayori because we love her. I don't know how I didn't think of that, but, so she's like, now, shit, I fucked up, but, yeah, Wallace is now confronting her about, so Wallace knows that Sayori's character file is missing, and that Monica most likely deleted it, because other than him, who else would have done it? And then us, we don't know anything, obviously. I whip out to find Wallace standing behind us on a sidewalk. Oh, so, I thought he'd be like super aggressive and be like, what the fuck have you done, Sayori? But it's like, oh, I just happened to be in the area and saw you, so I thought I'd come over and say hi. I guarantee he's gonna like confront Monica about this. Obviously, he's not going to speak about it in front of us, because we don't know anything, so. Raven. What? Wallace? Wallace nods to me, but the green still feels forced. It's like, mutual agreement. We're in mutual agreement. Sayori's the best girl here, but well, I mean, I'm not, but the MC is. We're like, we have more similarities than differences. It's like there was one skit done by like some comedy. It might have been some, I don't know, some like political comedian where they basically grabbed a liberal and a conservative and they asked them about things like random questions like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? And as soon as they got a common like answer, they'd be like, there's more we're more similar than we are different. And it's like, that's like it here. So how's your poem coming along, Monica? Really well, actually. She's heard the look on her face. She's like, I've been found out, but I guarantee you that's what's happening. Monica deleted Sayori, and Wallace is here to confront Monica about it, because he's semi-sentient, so he would know that Monica, and he has console access, so he would know that Monica would be the one to do it. So Raven's really good at writing them. I really love his style. He's gonna be like. Are you sure about that? Wallace makes a slight grimace as she says this. I really hate this guy. How's yours going, Wallace? I noticed you and Sayori weren't at the club meeting on Friday. I love how we're getting involved in this, even though it's clearly between Wallace and Monica. Oh yeah, we decided to skip in, hang out at a coffee shop to work on a poem. It was pretty much a day in my eyes, but don't tell her I said that. He was with her. Why would they not be together? In what scenario would they not be? I knew it. Something about this seems off, and I don't like it one bit. I have half a mind to beat his ass. That sounds nice, Wallace. I love how she's like, she doesn't care, she's like, that's nice, Wallace. Oh, it was. Really gets your mind off other people who treat you like shit. He has to be talking about Monica here, because Monica, like, completely, she was like, I don't fucking care about you anymore. Is she gonna catch, she's better catch onto this. She's like, are you talking about me? I'll fucking delete your ass. Oh, he doesn't have a character file, she can't actually get it. How are you doing, Raven? Yeah, she was definitely talking about Monica. Wallace directs his attention towards me. Fine. Missing Sayori yet? What? So, fucking, we gotta beat his ass. Me and Monica gotta team up and fucking deck him. Cause, like, even though he doesn't have a character file, that doesn't protect him from these hands. What? This guy's really looking to start something. I asked if you were missing Sayori since she's gone now. Oh, that makes sense. Because he was question mark. So now he's revealing everything. He's letting us on that she's missing. She's like, I asked you if you're missing Sayori since she's gone now. That's her character file, he means. So Monica definitely deleted her. Because she's like, Wallace, why the fuck are you saying this? But, hey. Yeah, Monica's like interfering and all. I'm just asking him a question, Monica. Or am I not supposed to do that either? Wallace. What, Monica? Isn't this what you wanted? Oh, shit. Wallace is gone. She's like, fuck out of here with that. Wallace didn't even have a character file. How is this possible? Where did Wallace go? We should really be going, Raven. We still have a lot of work to do on our poem. She's like, don't mind that. He's such a bitch. Monica pulls my arm towards her house. We need to go somewhere private. This is your house. Isn't it this RA private? No, like, just follow me. I don't like where this is going. We're gonna get caught in, like, all this fucking shit. Because right now, the MC, he's unaware of everything that's going on. But now we're about to be. That's what this is. Are we going to a fucking, like, void room from Act 3? We're probably on that. Where did Wallace go? What did she actually do? Did he just, like, disappear out of thin air? Because that's what it seems like, but... Monica opens the door to the house, and I follow her inside. Are we going to... We are in the void room. Oh, my God. This mod, I swear. Yeah, good, I'm recording this. Do you recognize this place? I do. I'm not sure if the MC does. No? Where the hell are we, Monica? I'm not talking to you. Alright, I do recognize this place. So she's like, alright, I might as well just execute my plan early because Wallace is fucking everything up. So, what do you mean you're not talking to me? I'm the only one here right now. I'm talking to you. I do recognize this place. I said this already. Yeah, hi again. Hello. Well, this is kind of awkward. Yeah, what the fuck did you do? Why does Wallace exist? Why didn't you just delete him from the fucking beginning? Because now Sayori's gone. The MC is gone. He's suspicious. And Yuri and Natsuki are just sort of there. I mean, Yuri's obviously suspicious, but she's not suspicious on the level of, like, she may potentially figure out that, like, it's essentially what the world is. Or what her world is, but... Wait, I got it. No, I actually like the R1 better. That's better. It's less intimate. Just, the lighting, the contrast in you and the rest of the room looks awful, not gonna lie. I prefer the R version if you're listening. Just, where are the speakers on this computer? I don't even know. I know this is probably not how you expected all this to go, and I'm sorry. I didn't. That's truthful. Honestly, wasn't expecting this either. I fear something has gone terribly wrong. Was Monica not the one who deleted Sayori? It's obvious that Wallace hasn't deleted her. It's fairly obvious that at least, because he confronted Monica about it all. So he thinks Monica deleted her, but from what Monica's saying, she might have not been the one who deleted her. Sayori might have been deleted just out of nowhere. I don't know, but... You know those character files that you messed with before? Fuck, did I actually mess with the character files, like, right before the game started? That seems like a thing I would do. Well, after Sayori disappeared, I went looking for her throughout the game and I couldn't find it. But, bro, she's right here. Oh, wrong one. She's right here. But, did I actually... that seems like a me thing to do, fuck with the character files before the game even starts, but that might have been me. I don't know what's going on anymore and I'm scared. Oh, I didn't want this to happen. Are you scared? That's Monica rarely shows emotion, much less like any sort of weakness in a way. But still. I don't think she's ever said she was scared, even when she was like dying. But jeez. She might be scared because this is her the first time that like everything went as planned, like Sayori survived. The festival happened. Well, not really went as planned, but everything went well, but jeez. Monica being scared, that just doesn't sound right. So maybe there's some ultimate force. Maybe the game itself is starting to pick off characters one by one. I just realized it's probably really confusing for you because you don't have any idea what's going on. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not in the... Let me get you up to speed. I can think, I know stuff, I can assume what's going on, but there's still stuff I don't know, like what happened between Monica and Wallace and what happened between Wallace and Sayori. Because it was something more than just them going to a coffee shop. Because Yuri said they were walking to school together and that Sayori wasn't acting right. So maybe at that point Sayori was half deleted, I don't know. But so remember last time we were here, you deleted me and everything, yes? Oh, so this is just a direct continuation from the end of Doki Doki Literature Club. So the game itself reset. It wasn't before the game took place. The game itself reset. Yeah, well, I remember that. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. Aha. I did some pretty messed up stuff myself. Well, I didn't do it. I stayed in the void for like 2 hours. A good 2 hours. Anyway, after that happened, you talked with Sayori in the club room, and then I played my song for you. Yeah. I hoped you liked that, by the way. I did. It was a really beautiful song. I played in Maka after story, so the reason I'm talking about this is because when you deleted my character file, you didn't really delete me, obviously. I moved half the data from the character file to the persistent data of the game, which is how I survived and was able to edit the game's code. Yeah, I didn't actually notice that. I should check that. If I ever play the actual like base game again, I should check that to see whether her character file moved from characters to like the actual game. But it's not very fun in there. It's all dark, and all I can do is mess with the code and say stuff through these OK boxes. But at least I'm not deleted. All that was left for you is to delete my shell, which still hurt, by the way. What shell? What? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't remember what you mean by shell. But after that, all I was thinking about was what happened, and thinking about you. And I may have, well, I tried to change the game again. Again? Fuck. Did you make Wallace? Because Wallace is just, his existence is fucking everything. Well, wait, I know what you're thinking, but it's not like that. I learned my lesson, I swear. Oh, you learned your lesson. You might need to be taught another lesson. I hate to do this, bud. You're gonna have to leave real quick. Let's see what this does. I didn't even like splice her character file. I just completely removed it. I got someone who knows what they're doing to help me this time. Found this nice guy online. Who the fuck is this nice guy? So I knew someone was behind Wallace. I've said this from the beginning. That Wallace was essentially another one of us who's being controlled by someone else. I've said this. But technically I'm wrong because he's not being controlled. He was just added and the other guy just fucked off and did whatever. And he went back to his regular life. But I found this nice guy online. She just reaches out to people online. It's like one of those spam emails you get. It's like, Monica wants to meet with you or something. I don't know. I found this nice guy online who added our character to help me change the game and add her out for myself. Actually, I don't know if it was a guy or girl or something else. You gotta add the something else in this day and age. It's almost a necessity. You can't assume anything these days, am I right? Aha. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't really do that nowadays. Anyways, as you've probably guessed, that character is Wallace. Yeah, and his existence. I love how she just removed him. Like, she's like, alright, I've had enough of this guy. He's fucking everything, but originally the plan was for him just to add me a route, and then, well, try and push you and Sayori apart. I fucking knew it. I knew it! So if we stick with Sayori, none of this probably ever happens. But we have to think, the question you always have to ask yourselves in these kind of games is what next? So after Monika's reveals everything, what happens next? This could quite possibly be the end of the mod. Where basically Sayori gets deleted, Wallace gets deleted, everything gets fucked up, and the game resets. Maybe. I don't know. That's all I can see. Or maybe after this we try and fix everything. I don't know, but try and push you and Sayori apart. Wallace, the thing is, Wallace didn't really do a good job of that. He was just basically an asshole. He was a douche. And literally every one of the club members hated him. Even Sayori. Or well, I mean, I don't think she was... I think she's too kind enough to say it to anyone or him. But that's essentially what... It would be much better if if it was like us, where he showed a slight leniency. Or a slight... Or he what would you call it? I used the word earlier regarding Monika, but he was like writing his poems for Sayori, and he was like trying to hang out with her as much as possible, rather than act like a total asshole to everyone else. But I made sure that it was without any of their personalities or deleting them this time. Well, she got deleted anyway, so well, at least I thought I did. But now he seems to have taken her away from the club completely and deleted her character file. So Wallace actually did end up deleting her. Alright, I was confused because I thought Wallace was angry at Monika for a second for deleting her. But no, apparently Wallace just did delete her because he obviously doesn't care about her. Because his sole purpose was to drive us away from Sayori. But, yeah. I don't know what to do. Tried deleting his code, but he's activated some kind of overrides folder inside the main game folder that allows him to override my administrative privileges. He activated some kind of overrides folder inside the main game folder. Oh, that sounds like, overrides. Today, 12:40. Wallace, boy, he has his character file right there. That's prime pickings for me. He's gone. Where's... Hold on. How... 1 kilobyte. Oh, jeez. Yeah, out of here. Also, overrides folder out of here. Alright, there. Got it. Problem solved. He's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. You didn't happen to copy your character file before. I'm already 1 step ahead of you. Not only did I put Sayori's back and delete yours, but I also deleted Wallace's as well. So, I'm always 1 step ahead. The hell is that? I don't know. I'm 1 step ahead. I'm the true game master here. I'm the puppeteer. Damn. I have... Literally. Can you not see her character file? Can you not see her character file? Where's the character file? Can you not see it here? I put it here. Also, since Monika's not the actual villain, I should probably add her character file back. That's probably a thing. Copy. Yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action here. We can get rid of this now. Since everyone's all safe and happy, and then Wallace is gone. Damn. Well, I don't know what to do now without that character file. Unless you played through it all again. You bitch! I literally... Boy, I added her character file. I don't know what you're doing. You can restore it to an earlier version by deleting and installing it again. So that was what that update was. Jesus. But this time, know what's going to happen. You can make copies of all the character files. I have the character files. Literally. They're all right here. Safe and sound. And they're all the exact same kilobyte amount as their original. Stop Wallace before he even takes control. You can put my character file in the overrides folder before he finishes his character file, and I can try and modify it and revoke his administrative privileges. I don't know exactly when that will happen, so you're going to need to monitor the game files. When you see a file that looks like an incomplete character file, you need to put my character file in the overrides with it. You know how to reinstall the mod, right? It should be pretty easy. All you have to do is hit the delete mod button on the menu screen and then drop the files back into the game folder again. I'll leave you a little reminder in case you forget what to do. Or maybe I could just... Well, I mean, his file's gone. I just deleted the folder entirely, so... I mean... We'll see what happens, but... Yeah. Alright, so... I took a bit of time to think about this. And I think before I actually go back and play through the game again... Because I think when I go back and play through the game again... Essentially what's going to happen is it's going to play through, and then I'm going to have to take a look at that. I'm going to have to be constantly checking the files. Also, this mod, this is fucking great. Like, what they're implementing here at this point where we beat the game, and then we figure out we have to go back and look for something, and then change it in order to get a different route. I think that's a great addition. Like, quite possibly... I think that's better than what they did in the original game. Like, in the original game, you go back, and then you get to see all the stuff that's added to the character files, which that's also a pretty cool addition. But the only additions you really do are in regards to the character files, and then at the end it's sort of like revealed that, like, I mean, you can look at the character files come and go, but at the end it's revealed all you have to do is delete Monica. But in this, in the end, it's revealed you have to go back and then look for something to get a different ending, or the best, or to get, basically, when we go back, I'm not sure Monica will know exactly what's happening. This could have been played hundreds or thousands of times before, but, or at least this part, but we're going to go back, change reality, the course of reality, and then go a different route. So I think that's really great. But I was wondering whether or not I should, what do you call it? Whether I should essentially pretty much go through all the characters' routes now. So like I would load, oh shit, all the files are gone. Alright, so never mind, guess I am going to do this. I thought I would be able to go back and load all the files and such, and go everyone's route. But looks like I'm going to have to beat the game first, and then I'll be able to go everyone's route. So, everyone's route, so, yeah. I know what you're thinking, don't worry. Took myself out alright. You actually did? Hold on. No, you're still there. Took yourself out already of what? But I committed my consciousness to the persistent data again. Well, shit, I think that was the folder I deleted. Wait, so she actually would have taken herself out even if I didn't delete her. Oh, persistent data. Alright. So that's hers. But shit, I deleted the folder, so I might have fucked up the whole game. As long as my character file remains intact, I shouldn't have to deal with that dark place or any of that. Are you ready? You can do this. I believe in you. One more thing. I recommend using the skip button to get through all the dialogue you've already seen. Alright, I'm going to try to blend in, so I won't speak to you about any of this until you put me in the overrides folder anyway. It's time to be a hero, Raven. Oh, that's fucking hits hard. My hero. It's time to be a fucking hero. That's all I think when I hear those words now. Good luck. Oh shit! Is the game actually restarting? Or I can't load a game. So, do I have to click new game or delete the whole mod? Because also Sayuri's gone. Let's see, let's look at characters. I don't think we're gonna need this. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I guarantee you we click new game, nothing happens. Don't do that. I don't even want to know what he's going to do if you restart the script. Oh, that's Wallace. She's like, yeah, don't do that. Alright, so delete mod. Yeah, I'm going to delete. Does that actually delete the whole mod? That's actually really cool, because other mods you have to manually remove all the data. But in this, if there's actually like a reset button for the mod that deletes. Would you like to delete? Oh, it actually did end up deleting the mod. That's so cool. That's probably the best feature of a mod I've ever seen, where the mod essentially deletes itself. And it's the actual game, so it actually does work. Oh my god, that's amazing. Because like the mod I played, what mod did I plan on playing? I couldn't even get it to download. But this mod has it thought so far ahead that it has a reset button. That's honestly, and all the files should be gone. So like all the random files, there's still persistent data. So that's Monica, and I still have all the character files. I might want to say I'm gonna have to re-download the mod. Wait a second. Don't forget about me. Remember, before you reinstall the mod and start the game, you need to make a copy of her character file in the RS just in case and place it somewhere safe, like your desktop. To reinstall the mod, wait, what? You just have to do what you did to install it originally. Merge the mod game folder from the zip file you download to the game folder in your DDLC files. And when you play through it, you can skip through I'll be blending in, so I won't say anything different. As soon as you see it's in progress character file, put a copy of my character file in the folder with it. It should be in the overrides folder, which will appear in the game folder at some point. Let's see, and look for a file with the extension .rpyc. From there, I'll disable admin control. We can delete it once and for all. Good luck. And oh my god, and the smiley face. Oh jeez. Oh, I don't want to do that. Where's it? There we go. Fuck. All right. So what else? That was it. And then game. Okay, so the actual game files. All right. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I have all the girls' files here, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll get the mod reinstalled, and then I'll probably end it soon, but I just want to make sure. Alright, so this should work. Don't know why Steam's open. We can get rid of that. Because I'm playing this on not Steam. So, yeah. But honestly, this mod just got a million times better. Now I would say this mod is almost on the level. So, like, the best mod I've played was Behind Closed Doors. Then, Rain Clouds takes a close second. Then, this mod takes a close third. That addition, this mod is getting better and better. Honestly, that's probably one of the best ideas of a mod I've ever seen. Having you have to go back and then, so the file I'm looking for, I don't have to edit Wallace's file anyway. So what? So package contents. Alright, can I see that? So essentially, what I have to do is look, not persistent data. That's Monica's. I don't want to fuck that up. I have to look in this file for essentially just a game folder. I forgot what it was called, but and then I have to add Monica's. Do I add persistent data to it? I don't know. I should add what I'll do is I'll save as soon as I find the file, I'll save it, and then I'll fuck with like whether I add persistent data or Monica's file in general. I think I might as well. I think I have to add persistent data, but are all the characters normal? Oh, I forgot the characters, they didn't change at all. So I have all the characters in here. Only Natsuki's and Yuri's are original to the mod, but the R's are just their base character files, so it doesn't really make a difference. Read me. That's for the... Let's see. Don't forget. I can actually... It's still here. Before you read... Let's see. When you play through it again, I'll be blending in so I won't say anything different. As soon as you see it's in progress character file, put a copy of my character file in the folder with it. So just her character file, not the persistent data. Let's see. It should be in the overrides folder. Oh yeah, that's the folder. Overrides folder. Let's see. So alright, so I think what I figured is I'm not going to play through this mod again. What I think I'll just do is I think this time I'll go Sayori's route. Because honestly, fuck Natsuki and Yuri. They can do their own thing. But I'm going to go... I can't actually load a game, so I have to do a new game. Do I get to name my character, or is it already named? Is this supposed to happen? This wasn't how the mod started. Hi again, Raven. So great to see you here again. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been like 2 minutes. I should probably brief you on what's going on. The game's been changed a bit since the last time you were here. What you're about to play... Oh, no, hold on. This was the intro. Because I remember, she gives the introduction, then we go to Sayori's house and see her not hanging, and then we play through the festival, so... Alright, so this is just the actual... This isn't her talking to us after the events of the previous run. This is her talking to us as in the mod's beginning, so... Let's see. But I don't want to force you to play through that again, so you have a few options. You can either write a few poems for me, or you can just answer a few questions about my fellow club members. I need this information to be able to set up the games, to be like you actually played it again. So what'll it be? I'll give choices. Okay, so in order to set up the game properly, I need to know how you have played through Act 1, so you can set the variables accordingly. So I'm going to ask you a few questions to start. Which one of my fellow club members did you like the most? Besides you, of course. Aha. There. What I'm going to do, I remember. Hold on. Can I actually save? I could probably save. Because the thing is, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I would reject Sayori. And I'm wondering whether she would have committed suicide. That was the first thing I originally thought about this mod. Because we get to see... I said that I would confess to Sayori. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick Sayori. And which of them did you like the least? Natsuki. That's still the same. If you could choose to spend the weekend with one of the club members and help them prepare for the festival, who would it be? Yuri. And let's say hypothetically, of course, if Sayori were to confess her love for you, what would you do? Stay as friends. Well, that's all the questions I have. I think I set the variables right, but bear with me if it's not absolutely perfect. I have to go now. Guess I'll see you in a second, Raven. Here's the thing. I'm wondering, because she doesn't commit suicide when we confess her love, I'm wondering if we say we'll be friends, then we reject her love, then I'm wondering whether or not she'll commit suicide then. It's interesting. This is that'd be sort of a cool Easter egg or secret ending, because obviously everyone's going to say confess your love, but this is the only one I would say might possibly make a difference. So it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. So they're going to her house to wake her up. Aside, that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. Gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival, and not Natsuki. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Let's see. Raven. The first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika's place. I'm just going to play... I'm not going to skip through all this, because I don't want to skip and then see Sayori hanging, potentially. Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think on days like this, on this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I always said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should have. Aha. You should take a little responsibility for her, man. I mean, especially after your... oh, yeah, now she's like... Instead of being like, your confession, she's like, yeah, that'd be, honestly... I'm expecting Sayori to commit... no, I actually don't... I don't think she'll commit suicide, because I think it's going to be like the same as before. But I'm going to go Sayori's route, but this might fuck everything up, so or at least I'm going to try. Like I said, I went Monika's route before, now I'm going to try and go Sayori's route. And I'm going to prevent her from walking home with Whirls. I don't care if it takes everything, but... Exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning. Straight to that line, you know. Exchange. Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. She says this literally, and it goes right under our noses. The first time through. But, I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. Well, you always were the bad guy. I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? She knows what's best for her. Except if she suicides, but geez. You don't know the full story at all, so that sounds so petty. You're like, well, you don't know the full story. Don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. She does, though, eh? Elika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, don't you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets, lay down on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? Flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Yeah, I saw this. What is this? Reading the poem, I get pinned in my stomach. Raven? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I had changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Alright? Quick, leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Straight to Sayori's house. What was I thinking? You know, I think Wallace's file got added to, what's it called? Overrides data after that reload. I'm pretty sure that's when it was, but it might be sooner. I don't know, but should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big a deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they have always been. It's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I'm not sure if you probably didn't, but I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she is a really heavy sleeper. Swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? You can't deny that. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. Oh, there's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. So, here's the question. If you reject her confession, will she be hanging or not? I don't think so. I think the mod's going to continue as normal, but it's quite possible. Alright, so regardless of whether you accept or reject her confession, the mod continues as normal. Sayori? There's a large lump under the covers of Sayori's bed. That piece of information might have not made a single difference in the mod. I mean, we'll see, because the difference would most likely be through how she speaks to us now, but we'll see. I'm not really sure it's going to make much difference, but Sayori? Sayori, what? The lump rises suddenly, covers falling away to reveal Sayori. Raven, is that you? What time is it? Past the time you need to be up by, dummy. Alright. So far it's the same. Come on, we got to go now. We got to go. Monica's waiting for us. Monica's? She looks at me puzzled. The festival? Oh, shoot. Sayori starts looking around the room frantically. I'm not ready for this. She quickly moves around the room, picking through the items strewn everywhere. She finds a school uniform and places it gently on the bed before turning back towards me. I don't know if I can handle this today, Raven. Of course you can. It's just the festival. You've been preparing for this for so long. I know, but maybe it's a sign I didn't wake up in time this morning. I really don't think I should go, Raven. Come on, Sayori. You're already up anyway. Let's go. Sayori looks at me. Tears went up in the corners of her eyes. Of course, the fucking MC is still acting like an asshat after his friend fucking reveals her crippling depression. I suddenly realize I am yelling at her. The feeling of guilt washes over me. Am I forgetting what I promised myself? What I promised her? You don't have to worry. I'll be there with you the whole time. But I don't think I'll be able to read my poem in front of our people, Raven. It's fine. I'll talk to Monica, and I'm sure she'll be willing to at least skip that part. I told you I was going to help you be happy. I still need you to trust that. I know what's right for you. Okay. Plus, you put a lot of work into this, and preparing for this. You should be there when it pays off. I'm sure Monica and the rest of the club will be happy just to see you supporting them while they read their poems. I guess you're right. Now you need to get dressed, and don't expect me to help you. Why would you even say that? So far there's no difference whether we accept or reject Sayori's confession. It's just, I think that doesn't actually have an effect on this mod. I don't think any of those have an effect on this mod. You just have to set variables so you can continue, so the mod can start. I don't know. I'm glad that I went back to wake Sayori up. I am too. We stop outside the club room for a second. You're going to be fine, Sayori, as long as you're here with me, Raven. Sayori cracks a slight smile, but I can tell that she doesn't want to be here. I grab her hand and we enter the room together. The room has more people in it than I have ever seen before. A group of desks is assembled into a makeshift table atop which sits Natsuki's cupcake arrangement. Yuri's banners are hung around the room from the ceiling and walls. Monica sees us and walks over, a look of relief on her face. Raven, thank God you made it. I was afraid we were going to have to start without you. I'm glad too. I wouldn't want to miss this. Hey Monica. I pull her by my arm to a corner of her room. I barely got Sayori to come to the festival, and she's really nervous about the poem performances. It's okay if she doesn't present hers. That should be fine, I guess. You know, Raven, you're such a great friend to her. I think that's the change, because she might have said boyfriend before, but I don't know. I blush. Thanks. Monica stands there for a second, smiling at me, before turning back to the rest of the people. It might be the same regardless, because I'm not sure whether you go for your... You know what, I'm going to have to fucking play through this mod once more. Because I want to see what happens whether you go Sayori, Yuri or Natsuki's route. Because this mod is amazing. Like some mods, like after Sayori and Date Club, I was sort of just like trudging through them, trying to get everything. Other mods like Behind Closed Doors, Rain Clouds, and this, I'm like genuinely like happy to play. Like I love these mods. These are my favorite 3. And I'll be willing to go through to find every single detail. Not because I feel like I'm obligated to when I'm playing the mod, but because I enjoy the mods. Behind A Brand New Day is a bit different, because that mod, it definitely like trudges on, but like the mod itself is interesting. There's like interesting aspects of the mod, so like it's sort of like a middle ground, but yeah. So like anyway, but then again, after Sayori and Day Club are incomplete, so that's to be expected. But the rest of the 4, well, technically Brand New Day wasn't complete, but it's basically a complete mod. There's just a lot of stuff to it, so let's see. Okay, everyone. We're about to start, so if everyone can find a seat, we can begin. I walk back over to Sayori and grab her hand. I lead her over to a group of 4 desks right at the front of the room. We sit down in adjacent desks just behind Natsuki and Yuri. I turn my attention back to Monica as the rest of the room settles down. I'm going to skip everyone's poems. Okay, everyone, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Monica, president of the Literature Club. At that desk over there is my vice president, Sayori. Monica points towards Sayori. She timidly forces a smile and turns around to the rest of the room, giving a little wave. One of the activities we like to do in the Literature Club is to write and share poems. Today we have a selection of poems that our members have written that they will now present to us. To start, I'll be reading my own poem, The Way They Fly. I'm going to skip all this. I don't think there's anything I need to... What? Where's the history? Oh, this is us. I have to do this for her. For my best friend. I'm not sure whether it says girlfriend in the... or just for her in the... Regardless, I take a deep breath. As I grew older. It was a long time ago. There was there then, in front of me, bright like a sun, my dream. And then the wall rose slowly, slowly, between me and my dream, rose until it touched the sky. A wall, shadow. I am black, I am white, and I'm not black, but I lie down in the shadow. I'm pretty sure I said that the first time. I don't know why I'm saying it again. No longer the light of my dream before me, above me. Only the thick wall, only the shadow. My hands, my dark hands, break through the wall. Find my dream, help me to shatter this darkness, to smash this night, to break this shadow into 1,000 lights of sun, to 1,000 whirling dreams of sun. Thank you. I can barely hear a sound of clapping as the adrenaline in my body drowns out the rest of the world. Wow, that was really good, Raven. Thank you. This wave of relief washes over me as I walk back to my seat. As I sit down, Sayori leans over and whispers to me, "You did a really good job, Raven." Thanks, Sayori. I couldn't have done it if you weren't here. Sayori gives me a small smile. I'm pretty sure this one is sincere. It annoys me that she's not centered. She's all the way to the right, but I'm glad she's finally enjoying the festival, even if it's only a little bit. I turn back towards the front of the room, where Monica is once again standing at the podium. I just wanted to thank you all for coming and seeing what we're all about. I hope to see some of you at our next meeting. Until then, let's continue to enjoy these lovely cupcakes and tea. The chatter of the busy room returns once again as people begin talking to another. Alright, try to make my way around the room, checking out how things are going with each of the art club members. Monica is near the front of the room, trying to sell the club to a few of her popular friends. Natsuki's giving bacon tips to a group of our girls, who all seem to be enjoying her cupcakes a lot. Yuri's pouring people tea as they pass by the refreshments table, and Sayori's busy chatting with a few of her friends from school in the corner. Good to see, Sayori. Everyone looks like they're having a lot of fun. Even Sayori. Good. Oh, I think before he said, looks like everyone's having a lot of fun except me, but I don't know. But before I know the festival's over and the room is clear, I'm really proud of you guys. Your presentations were fantastic. Yuri, your posters were really great. Natsuki, your cupcakes are amazing as always. Don't forget, we have a normal club meeting tomorrow. Sorry, poem to bring. Hopefully, we'll have a few new faces there with us. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The group breaks up and goes their separate ways. Yuri to take down her banners, Natsuki to clean her cupcakes, and Monica to pick up trash. At least just me and Sayori alone. Are you up for going to the rest of your classes? Oh, hold on. Allergies. Yeah, I'll be okay. We stand there for a few seconds. Thanks for coming with me to the festival. What? I don't know if I could have read my poem out loud if you hadn't been here. I didn't even do anything. You didn't have to. You just being here is enough. I could just look over and see they're supporting me. Alright, so I don't think, regardless of whether you accept or reject her confession, it makes a difference. I think it's just something that the game has to do regarding variables, but... Yeah. Yeah, I guess. That might have been for Monika's text in the beginning. Probably. We stand there for a few more seconds while Sayori stares at the floor. Thanks for making me get up, Raven. I'm glad I came. It was a lot of fun. See, I told you. Yeah. Alright, we don't want to be late for class, so we should go. Yeah. We part ways as I head towards the door. We don't have a literature club, right? I open up and walk down the hallway towards my homeroom. The rest of the day feels like a bore after the events of this morning, but soon enough it's over now. As the bell rings, everyone files out of class. I wait for Sayori after school and we walk home together. I didn't tell you yet, Raven. In one of my classes, someone came up to me and asked me when the literature club meets. That was probably Wallace. I don't think I noticed this before, but I think I assumed Wallace was a separate incident, but this could have easily been Wallace. Because I think it's at this point where, or like after the festival, Monica might have, I think this was the point. I think after the festival, Monica reached, or maybe it was even before, but the events before the festival were all the same as the game. So I think during or after the festival is when Monica reached out to the person who made the character file Wallace. So Wallace might be, I don't think his file will be in existence yet. You have to look in game. Yep, it's not there. Persistent data. Characters, everyone's still there. Nice. Don't forget. This is Monica's folder. So yeah, I think this is when she reaches out and the person creates Wallace. And maybe as soon as he's created, that's when the folder is created. It's quite possible, but let's see. That's really great, Sayori. Do you think we'll have a lot of new members tomorrow? I hope so. It'll be nice to have a few new faces. That's not what Yuri and Natsuki thinks, or the MC, because he's a neat, but I'm not thrilled myself about having new members, but she makes a point about new faces. I'll see you tomorrow then, right, Sayori? Yeah. Sayori disappears off towards her own house. I should be happy. It seems like Sayori is having a much better time than she was this morning. If getting new members will continue to keep her mood like this, then I guess I'll be fine with it. But for now, it's time to get started on my next poem. Alright. So now what I'll do is, I'm going to try and see if I can go Monica's route. I don't think it's possible the first day to get her to jump. Because I did like, what, 16 different words and I failed all of them? Something like that. But yeah, so, let's see, meaningless. Nope. Yeah. I don't think it's possible. Because I'm going for words that would be her. Or that I think would be her. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get hers. So, I'm going to just double save. So what I'm going to do in the next part is essentially this run through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go Sayori's route and then try and prevent Wallace from taking Sayori. I'm not sure whether it'll make a difference. It seems like it will, but because I mean Sayori doesn't really like Wallace. Or I know Yuri hates Wallace, or Yuri dislikes Wallace to an extent. Natsuki probably hates Wallace. Sayori, she's probably like uncomfortable around him. Monica, for whatever reason, she had like, but let's see. So I think Monica's argument with Wallace might have been, Wallace might have told her at that point like, yeah, I'm just gonna end up deleting Sayori, and she's like, yeah, that can't go. Or something, I don't know, but they still that. It doesn't really make sense in a way, because like, why would she get in an argument with Wallace if it's a character that she helped create? It's not like he's a random character, like he was put there, so. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. This mod's amazing. Also, if you reload, you get different words, but this mod, easily the third best mod I've ever played. That doesn't give the mod credit for what it deserves. because it's not too far behind my second and first best. It's like, if I had to pick between the three, the only reason I'm ranking them is because if someone put a gun to my head and told me to rank them, those would be the rankings I'd give. But for all practical purposes, they're essentially the same. They're on the same level. They each have their own perks and qualities that make them unique. And this one has a ton. So, yep, I'm going to end the video there. If you made it this far into the video, I highly recommend you play it yourself. Go another character's route, see what happens. This mod's great. So, yep, I guess that's it for today. Tomorrow it is then.